Hi, I'm Bob Beckstead. I'm joined by Tom Grazer, and welcome to our Sunday Advance News Roundtable. Today we'll be discussing the business climate in Massena with our guests.
Business is tough, and you got to go after it today. You can't wait for it to come in. You got to spend money to go after it. What we used to do for granted, today it's not there.
More difficult to attract business to rural parts of northern New York that are isolated, don't have interstate highway, et cetera, et cetera. So we have a challenge, and we need to, I think, reinvent our economy.
We really need to kind of reinvent ourselves and go after different things, because manufacturing, as we know in this country, has changed. And as much as we hear some promises out of Washington, the fact is that's changed. Maybe it'll improve some, but again, luring businesses to come here is a challenge. So do we have the resources to put our time and effort into that, or should we just utilize what we have here, which is the abundance of outdoors and great activities and those types of things, our proximity to Canada. There's a lot of things that are good about the North Country and good about Massena, and those are the things that we need to spend our time on exploiting so we can attract businesses to come here.
At the chamber, I've been actually taking a more active role of promoting more of the businesses and trying to see what their needs are, more than trying to do all the events that we used to do. So I want to give them type of education that they need to market their businesses better, improve on their social media, their marketing practices, stuff like that.
We have been spending for the past several years, 2 years I guess really, thousands of dollars to attend for the town of Massena to have representation at sports shows. From Columbus, Ohio to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to Springfield, Massachusetts, to Suffolk, New York, to Batavia, New York, to Ottawa, Ontario, Montreal, Quebec. And typically these people say, well, here at the show, Don Meisner represents us, does a great job. He's a household name among fishermen for the most part. And they'll say, I want to come to Massena, how can I book a trip? No one's booking trips.
I've been saying for a couple of years the BDC, the economic development model, is archaic. It needs to change. I've proposed that this community goes to more of a planning and development. And if you look at the resources that are needed for the chamber, and Nate's working on more business development, and those would be good places to put resources, community resources to, so that we can create Wi-Fi situations and internet and Facebook pages for people that aren't able to do that. So I would much rather see us go in that direction, because again, those are things we can control, and those are things that we know we can have success on. We can see it, it's there.
And again, it comes down to mindset. We can say, oh God, Massena's shot, there's nothing left here. We know Alcoa is here, the smelter is here through 2019. I hope they're here through 3019. But right now, in the meantime, we need to I think back of the old luxury shave, right, where the commercial, where the guy slaps himself in the face and wakes himself up. We need to do some of that. We need to wake ourselves up and come up with some ideas and keep moving forward.